Hey, welcome back to Crystal's Tarot, or welcome if you're new. I hope you consider subscribing. This is going to be a love reading for the air signs, so that's going to be Gemini, Aquarius, Libra for the rest of July 2021. Also be sure to check out the videos for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, as well as any other placements that represent significant things for you this month. If you're not sure what that is, go ahead and check out the description box below to locate your free birth chart. There's some other details in there as well. Also, I want to let you guys know that whatever sign gets the most views and the most likes is going to have a bonus reading. So each individual sign will have their own reading. Instead of it just being the air signs, it'll be broken down for Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. So make sure you guys like this video, give me some comments. Let's get this video circulated so you guys can get your bonus, okay? Let's get started. Actually, hold up, we gotta clean our energy. Inhale and exhale as it feels comfortable to you. Alright, now let's get into it. Air signs. Let's check out the free message. You have the star. Okay, the star and the sun. The King of Swords and the Knight of Wands. All right, so what this is indicating is you might be healing or having some sort of wish fulfillment coming in. It's going to bring you a lot of joy. I feel like there's going to be like a strong communication or clarity that brings this in, and it's going to allow some sort of movement or action, whether it's you or towards you, action that you're passionate about. I feel like somebody has like a feeling of passion. They want to put an action forward. They're just not sure how to. They might be trying to get clarity right now to do so, whether it's you or your person. Take it as it resonates. Then you have the Five of Wands. Sorry, guys. Five of Wands. So I feel like whether this is for you or your person, I feel like this process is difficult and maybe causing a lot of arguments in some way, shape, or form. Page of Cups, the World. Six of Pentacles. And the Queen of Cups. All right, so I feel like you're either thinking about or going to be thinking. Sorry, guys. You're either thinking about giving or wanting to receive communications of authentic love. I feel like for some of you, it might be towards your higher self as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be towards a partner. But I feel like you're waiting for spirit to kind of align everything to help you get your wish fulfillment, your joy, so that you have like something to offer, that you're offering it to somebody who's worthy of it. I feel like there's a change, or there has been a change within you, the way that you function, the way that you perceive your environment, the way that you do things. I feel like there was like a need to have some balance, because the balance was lacking at some point. And I felt like you held on, and now, like, for some of you, you might be feeling balance coming in. I don't feel like you're necessarily like, it's like that energy of like when you knocked at the door forever, and you're like you bring in all these groceries and you have all these things in your hands, and somebody's like there's people available to open the door, but they won't. And then it's like when they finally do come open the door after you struggled and like almost got through it yourself, it's like, well, okay, thanks, but like, what was the point now, kind of. So I feel like there's a bit of sorrow and disappointment on an emotional level for you in some way, shape, or form, because a lack of balance in one way or another at one point in time. But I feel like that's been behind you, definitely behind you. Air signs, I feel like in love and just in general, I feel like you feel more clear than what you might have been. I felt like you're following your intuition, leaning on your inspiration, to kind of know like what steps to take, what path to go on, what to do next, how to move, kind of. Some of you might be moving, but I feel like it's more like an energy of you're changing or have changed the way that you do things, the way that you show up and display you in the world. But nonetheless, I feel like there is an emotional connection somewhere that you think about, whether you want to or not. Let's keep it moving. Yeah, I feel like you're taking actions towards your stability right now more than anything else. You might not necessarily want to be focusing on a relationship. I feel like you're just wanting to be happy, have clarity, have truth. I feel like there's been a change in the way that you do things, the way that things are structured. I feel like you're definitely moving towards a connection that is like abundant and something that you like really see yourself in, see comfortable, like you're comfortable within it. Like it's okay. Like you don't have to be different or try and hide or anything. You just be yourself, and it's appreciated. It's wanted. It brings you balance in your environment. So I feel like if this is an energy you're wanting, I feel like it's going to be coming in pretty quickly. For others of you, if you're already finding yourself in a connection, I feel like that connection is becoming more stable for you, like more solid. Okay. So another pre-message, you have the Seven of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Wands over the Tower, and Nine of Swords. Alright, so I feel like you've been working and building at something. I feel like you're taking a pause right now to look at it, to see if it's grown as much as it should have. Like, I feel like it's immature energy. But I feel like you're following your intuition to know, like, when to move forward, when to not, like, when to, like, poke the bear, so to speak, and when to just, like, give it space. I feel like you're evaluating where you're at and where you're going, like, how you've invested, how you do things. And that might have been a change recently, like we had recently said. But I feel like you're moving towards your passions right now, even though things might feel unstable at times. I feel like you're definitely in your thoughts at moments, but I feel like you still work through it. You keep your head down and focus and push through the thought and try not to let it distract you too much. So I'm not really necessarily getting an energy of love right here. Love's not reflected in any of these cards. It's more like focused on your wealth, focused on your task, like focused on the task at hand. For everybody, it's different. There could have been a disappointment or just... I feel like it definitely was a disappointment. There's something that you experienced and went through in your past that you aren't trying to have that experience again. You feel like you've learned your lesson from it, and now you're just looking at the situation and evaluating it, the people, all the aspects of it. And I feel like you're looking at like, how do you build different? How do you grow different? How do you move on from there? I feel like you're willing to chase your passion at times to the point that it might be like nerve-wracking and a little like environmental shakeup for you and the people in your environment sometimes. I feel like you are definitely focused on working and doing the things that you're supposed to, but there is still this energy in the back of your mind, of this heavy energy of thinking of something that's changing your sleep patterns and it's causing you to kind of like feel stressed out. You might be feeling like you have to choose a path or pick a path, or maybe a path was chosen for some of you, and now that's like, now you're just dealing with the consequences and the repercussions, kind of. And just accepting it and keeping your head down and focused on the task at hand. All right. Air signs for July. Last shuffle. No more pre-messages. Thank you, Spirit. Air signs. That's crazy. I just did the the water signs, and they had 2 cards come out too for their potential final outcome, or near future, actually. Sorry, near future energy. Bottom of the deck is the Magician. I like it. So there's an opportunity in your environment to create or build something. Definitely pay attention to your thoughts, because our thoughts create things, and that's what creates our environment. So make sure that your thoughts are really focused on a higher energy, a higher vibration. Make sure that when you do catch yourself thinking negative thoughts, whether you're allowing other people to be aware of them or not, make sure when you catch yourself that you make it like contradictory. So go over your gratitude list. If you're sitting there saying that something isn't possible or you can't or whatever it is for you, make sure that you remind yourself that it is possible. You wouldn't be given the idea, Spirit wouldn't inspire you if it wasn't possible. So, and sometimes it takes more work than other times, but when something's intended for you and you do your best to obtain it, Spirit helps along with it, and it works better than what we would imagine it. So be careful of your thoughts. Make sure that you're conscious that you have the ability to really manifest right now. So make sure you're putting positive energy into that. Your current energy, you have the Hierophant. So you might be thinking of a higher level commitment. So you might have gotten engaged. What's crossing that energy is the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like if you are in a connection, you're trying to like really focus on how do you nurture it, how do you grow it, how do you build it. For some of you, if religion is involved in your relationship in some way, shape, or form, I feel like you're like growing that. I feel like you're focusing on how can you like build this religion or spiritual gift that you have. How can you grow it and nurture it so that it can develop? If it's in regards to a relationship, I feel like you and or your partner are just really focusing on nurturing the connection right now, like helping it to grow. I feel like some of you might just really be appreciating, or your partner might be appreciating being in your energy, being in your presence. I feel like there's like a comfort level that your person has, or your potential person will have, when you guys are together, when you guys, when your energies are in a close proximity. Or not even. You don't necessarily have to be in a close proximity to be able to feel these kind of energies. Okay. Okay. Underlying energy, you have the Hangman. So at a soul level, I feel like there's some pessimistic going on. I feel like there's some opportunities to do things differently, but you might be kind of tied up, not sure how to do it. I feel like there's like at a soul level, or excuse me, at a soul level, there's this energy of like wanting to do something different, but feeling like you don't have all the information to do so. Feeling like spirit just hasn't provided you with the answers just yet. Feeling like you're just kind of waiting in limbo. I feel like it would be a good idea, again, to just go over your attitude of your gratitude list, the things that you have experienced in life and that have been a blessing for you, whether it's a good parking spot, a good job, your children, whatever it is for you, your loved ones. Make sure you review that energy so that you can kind of turn these, any pessimistic energy, try and get it to be more optimistic. Try to, any negative energies, try to make those transmuted so that they are more positive and they're more beneficial for you, so that you don't leave yourself hanging too long trying to make up a decision before. If you wait too long, you might lose up on an opportunity, pass up on an opportunity because you waited too long trying to make up your mind. In your recent past, you had the Four of Cups. So I feel like whether it was you and or your partner, there's this energy of feeling disappointed, not feeling like you're being met on an emotional level, just not feeling content emotionally. I feel like for some of you, there's been somebody who had disappointed you in a very emotional, heavy way, a very strong way. I feel like that's hard for you to overcome. It's an energy that you try not to focus on, but you can't help but think of that person, that situation, place, or thing, whatever it was for you. In your crowning energy, you have the Hermit. So I feel like the things that you're thinking about right now, you're not sharing. I feel like you're kind of really keeping to yourself. Yeah, oh my God, now like my throat is burning all of a sudden. You might be, oh my God, you might find it hard to like talk, to speak at times. Sorry. Or it might be whatever this energy is that you're thinking about, you're coming from something that was very difficult, and I feel like you're on this like very delicate balance mentally on the things that you have found difficult in life. I felt like there's been things that you, like your past has been very heavy, and I felt like you think about it in sections, but sometimes it's just overwhelming, so you just try to like ignore that and push forward in that and avoid it. I feel like for some of you, you might feel like you like in some way, shape, or form like lost your way or was bumped off your path in some way. But I felt like you try not to focus on that, like you just keep it pushing, like you just like, well, it is what it is, and you're gonna fix it. You're gonna make yourself happy. You're going to bring the nurturing energy to yourself. Like I feel like when you're going through things, you're not sharing it with people. You kind of keep it to yourself. But I feel like you're being more loving and kind and nurturing to yourself as well than what you might have been in the past. I feel like that's an energy that you've worked on and that you're healing. I feel like it's you've done a lot of work on it, made a lot of progress. In your near future, you have the Ace of Cups clarified with the 8 of Cups. Okay. In your near future, you might be receiving an opportunity. Excuse me. An opportunity that has an emotional connection. But for whatever reason, I don't think you'll accept it. Let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. Two of Cups is at the bottom of this deck with the Temperance. So maybe there is like something internally that needs to get balanced within you. Maybe you're feeling like your relationships or the people that you have relationships with, the people you pick romantically, there's some element to that needs balanced. The Hierophant, the Chariot. Some of you might be eloping. Maybe that's why some of you, if you are eloping, you might be having like some sadness in regards to that. Yeah, I feel like you want to like move towards your prosperity, and your wealth, and your abundance, your stability. Okay, you have the Three of Wands, Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, Page of Cups, and the Hermit's peeking underneath that. So, show you cards. Okay, so I feel like if this is in regards to a love relationship, I felt like you told Spirit what you want, and like I feel like you feel like it got away somehow in shape or form. So I feel like you kind of like mourn that energy or that relationship, that connection. It keeps you stuck in your like trapped in a mental prison. I feel like you don't allow yourself to see all the details that would allow you to get out of that. But I feel like you still, you want to be loved. You want to love somebody. You want to be happy. You want to have a good connection, a good life, feel completed, whatever that is for you. So I feel like nonetheless, regardless of the disappointments, you have moved forward. You have expressed love and received love. For some of you, you might have gotten married after this hurt and disappointment that gets stuck in your mind sometimes. All right, let's get a little bit more. Soul level. This is soul level. You have the High Priestess. So at a soul level, I feel like you need to use your intuition. Spirit is advising you to use your intuition or to stop blocking Spirit's advice and to just go with the flow. I feel like whatever it is that you're wanting to create, this balance that you're trying to find within you, your stability, your environment, I feel like there's going to always be things that we know and things that we don't know, always. But that doesn't mean that we should keep ourselves held up because we're waiting on other details. Do what you're inspired to. Do what feels right to you, regardless of the information you receive or not. Okay. So Two of Pentacles to clarify the Hermit. So there's something, again, it speaks about balance. And he's got like a little rainbow up there. So I feel like this energy that you think about that you don't share with other people, that you try to keep to yourself, it's impacting your balance internally. For some of you within your environment, or a connection, or for some with your prosperity even. I feel like this energy, it blocks your intuition at times. So I feel like you're trying to stay focused and trying to work towards your abundance and your joy and clarity and stability and all those good things. That's like the Magician at the bottom of the deck. Be careful of the energy that you're focusing on. You're going to create something, air signs. Make sure it's something you want to create. You don't want to create something and then be disappointed or need to throw it in the trash later. Or put in an order for something you're expecting and it not be what you're wanting. My analogy for that is, if you're expecting to get a weird pizza and your pizza shows up and then you're like, well, I wanted a different pizza, then why didn't you put that order in? Why is it that energy of like, oh, I'm expecting this, but I'm disappointed when I get it? Expect what you want. Expect what you can have. Just because it's the first thing that shows up doesn't mean it has to be the last thing. Doesn't mean that it's the right thing. You know what's right for you. You can feel it internally. So listen to your internal guidance system. Follow your intuition. Alrighty. Let's see. Your future. Okay. I like it. First card I seen in a little deck jumped out. First card is the Fool. So again, if you're new to my channel, I always equate the Hanged Man to be the pessimist and the Fool to be the optimistic. So I like this energy clarifying your near future. So in your near future, you have the Fool, Ace of Cups, King of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Three of Wands, King of Pentacles, okay, the Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Okay. I feel like in your near future, this, I'm gonna read it like this. This opportunity that you have for love, I feel like it's gonna be something that you want to take a leap of faith with. It's gonna be something that's new and fresh. You might not have all the details yet. It's new. It's but it's a divinely provided gift. It's something that Spirit has planned out and put in your path. And it's going to be a connection that's like sincere, really emotional, felt. There'll be a lot of actions displayed of love, and I feel like your person might be very attractive, or this person that you had this opportunity with will be attractive. I feel like there's definitely going to be a new way of doing things, and like a new cycle will be starting. A cycle will end and a new cycle will begin. It was in regards to something that you set out for your wish fulfillment and you had to wait for it to come in. I feel like it was something that came very slowly, very slowly, but when it comes in, it will be stable. I feel like you might have felt like you were left out in the cold, even though you're very passionate about it, and that might be why we have this walking away from it energy. It might have gotten to the point where it was just like you felt passionate about it, but you felt like you were left out in the cold, or vice versa. Whoever felt left out in the cold felt like, well, if I'm not needed in this connection, I should go, regardless of how I feel, regardless of anything. If I don't feel connected and emotionally invested or part of this connection, why am I here? Let me go. So I feel like it's that kind of energy. So for everybody how this plays out, whether this gets turned around, turned back around or not, or if this person just keeps leaving and like being done with this energy of feeling left out in the cold. For everybody it's different. So if you're interested in a personal reading, feel free to reach out to me. Let's see, Spirit wants to go over this more. Okay, so I feel like this new cycle comes in because you took a because you took a new leap of faith. I feel like the cycle, once you become more optimistic, then it's that energy of like, that's when that cycle starts. But you need to like have positive energy and be joyful. Let's see. I feel like once you lean on Spirit a little bit more and stop planning and preparing and anticipating, that's when this opportunity is given. And I feel like when it comes in, it's going to be a stable connection that you feel secure in. It's going to be very loving and enjoyable. It's going to be, you'll feel very connected and guided within it. For some of you, you might feel like there'll be like this psychic connection with this person. But whatever this energy is, whether this is a past person, your person, an energy that you are used to in your past, this energy of feeling left out in the cold and feeling like one's in it more than the other, or somebody's just about sex and then they're going to leave, whatever it is for you, I feel like that energy needs to be healed and repaired, or else there is definitely going to be an ending of some sorts. Okay. Let's go ahead. We don't care about these really anymore. I'll put these over here. And then we're going to evaluate your person's energy or your potential person's energy. And then we'll look at yours. Air signs person or potential person. It's coming towards air signs. Air signs person or potential. Last shuffle. You have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So your person's very passionate. Again, Ace of Wands. Air signs person. Okay. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Okay. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. See if there's anything else. Go one more. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay. It's a little contradictory. So what I'm getting from this is your person might feel very passionate towards you. I feel like they are wanting to feel stable and secure in the connection, and they're wanting you to as well. I feel like they want you to let your guard down, and they want to be able to let theirs down as well. But it's hard to be able to give somebody something that they're not giving you as well. So keep that in mind. They might feel like you're not interested in them, or that you're not wanting them like they're wanting you. I feel like there's definitely a desire to take the connection higher. If you guys haven't met yet, I feel like it'll move pretty quickly. Air signs energy towards the connection for July. Last shuffle. Air signs energy. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. So you might have children, your partner might have children, you might feel like your partner, your person partner is childish. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. For some of you, I'm getting, if this is somebody that you know, I feel like you're always ahead of them. They have engagement down here, and you got wedding. So I feel like you're like, maybe it's because you're an air sign. I don't know, but I feel like you are ahead of this person. Like they're walking and you're running. You're on lap 10 and they're like on 3, stopping to get a drink of water and shit. Okay, this could be the one. You already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay, so I feel like you're definitely invested in this connection, but you might feel like your person is childish in some way, shape, or form. For some of you, you might have children or want to have children, planning to get married or recently got married. I feel like you're really enjoying your connection right now. It is safe for you to love, open your heart, to give and receive the highest energy of all. So you and your person both share this energy. So I felt like you guys are on the same level, whether you both know it or not. It felt like then you have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So I feel like you might be wanting to get away with this person, or like just enjoy time one-on-one with this person. All right, bottom of the deck for them, they have heart-to-heart conversations, and you have flirt, which is kind of similar. So what I'm getting from this is just to follow your intuition, go with the flow, make sure that you're positive, your energy and your thoughts are positive, because you are creating and manifesting things. Try to get out of this mental energy, bring balance and clarity to it, and bring truth to it, so you could bring healing to it. All right, air signs, that has been your reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down. All right, till next time, send you lots of love and light.